when I was very young, so young I don't really remember what happened, but I had a lump, a growth of some sort, this side of my neck over here. And my parents took me to the doctor where he lanced it. Now, I didn't know anything about it. And in fact, I started when I guess it was 10, 11 years old. I would feel it, and I asked my parents about it, and they told me what it was. The fact is, I can still feel that knot of tissue from when that forms under my skin. Apparently it wasn't anything, major. They lanced it, and it was an abscess. And he allowed, by lancing, he allowed the infection to flow out of my body. I had this infection, I had this poison in my body. Now, I don't remember any of this, but I have witnessed similar draining procedures in people, and me, and this. And if you've ever, what comes out is ugly. As this poison comes out of the body, it's just plain ugly. Now, we all know that the poisons, the infections that flow from opening an abscess are, as I said, ugly and disgusting. See, that's the way it is with infections. Your body is fighting them and killing them off, and they are, but they are bent on spreading total destruction within your body if they can reach the bloodstream and carry it through. We've all had infections that got away from us, so we know that you want to stop it as soon as you find something. Now, also as a child, even though I didn't realize it until I was an early teen, I was infected with something else. I was infected with sin. I didn't know what sin was. I mean, my mother would tell me what I was doing wrong, but I began to learn what was the difference between right and wrong, but I didn't really understand the concept of sin until I got older. Now, when I understood it, I was still infected with it. We all were. We all were born infected with sin. Thank you, Adam and Eve. Like the abscess on my neck, that sin had to be drained from my body. Now, the abscess was to save me temporarily. The sin in my body had to be drained to save me eternally. And to save all of us eternally. The physician, the doctor who lanced my abscess long ago, was as infected with sin as much as I was. The doctor who lanced my abscess, which was the sin in my heart, as opposed to the one in my neck, was immune to the infection of sin. He couldn't sin. He was the one great physician. I don't have a physical scar or a lump I can still feel from where the sin was drained from my body. But my Savior does. He has the scars. He has them for me. His scars are in his hands and in his feet and in his side. And those are the punctures that drained the abscess of sin, not from his body, but to wash away the sins and clear out the infection of sin in our lives. See, by giving us the infection of sin into our lives and turning it over to him is the only way we can be drained eternally. It's the only way any of us will be drained eternally. For He paid the price. His blood washed away the sins. They're still here. We still sin. Paul put it clearly. We all sin and fall short of the glory of God, but unless you've been to the great physician to have your sin lanced and have that abscess drained from your heart, you better get there and get there soon.